Hey, everybody, your friendly neighborhood Glenn here with another episode of No Vacancy News Today. So listen, one of the things that I keep thinking about is how to deliver more stories to you about how you can make more money more easily. And one of the things that I keep thinking about is what about that day guest coming to your hotel? You talk about building these restaurants for coming into your property so you'll get the neighborhood in, but what about all of your other resort facilities? Well, I think we got the perfect solution here. That's why I got Mr. Michael Wolf, CEO, ResortPass, with us. Michael, this is great. The reason why I'm excited about this is I got the Atlantis resort behind me. And I remember going there like 25 years ago with a buddy, and we couldn't get in because we weren't staying at the hotel. But all we wanted to do was spend the day at this resort. So I hope the Bahamas government doesn't find out, but we paid somebody like $25 in like 1990s money, and we got ourselves in for the day. But now I don't have to be cheap anymore, do I?
Thanks for having me, Glenn. Do appreciate it. And we have the exact solution to your problem here at ResortPass. So I'm sitting here in New York City, and within 500 feet of where I'm sitting, there's 25 hotels. And I walk by those hotels every single day. And I assume as a local, there's no interaction for me and all those great properties and all the great amenities that happen within them. And yet their whole appeal is towards a traveler who might come once in a lifetime. So essentially what we're doing is enabling the rise of the day guest, the way that guests have always wanted to access hospitality, but they never had a way of doing so in the past.
That's funny. It's funny because I use Manhattan again to follow up on your example. I'll be walking by and I'll see these great properties and they're mysterious. I don't know what's going on inside them. They've gotten better at trying to get those restaurants out front and center. But if they've got that killer pool, or if they've got an amazing gym or other types of services and amenities that a local would love, this is fantastic. So how does it work for hoteliers looking to add that like incremental revenue to what they're doing? And for those of you that doesn't understand what that means, it's really creating money out of nowhere because you don't have to get any more local. You don't have to get any more guests to stay overnight, just the local ones.
Exactly. And we look at it not just as incremental revenue, but arguably as incremental growth margin because there's such low variable costs on so many pieces of the additional business that we're sending over to hotels. But essentially the way it works is we're a consumer marketplace. We're creating a brand, but we're really creating an entire new paradigm. Because again, for most people, they don't even know that day access exists. And if you look at our reviews and how people use the product, the reaction is always, I had this great experience and I didn't even know I could do this. And so on the consumer side, we're out there getting new users, exposing them to what we do and all the great properties that we partner with. And on the hotel side, we have software layer at the hotel side that works with all of the 1,000+ hotels that we work with that enables the setting of inventory, setting of pricing, checking in guests. So we're truly the entire B2C and the B2B solution for day access for the hospitality industry.
So what are the types of properties that you think have the most opportunity to leverage this platform?
Yeah. Well, what's really surprising is that while we work with 5-star hotels in Miami and LA, we also have 3-star hotels in Oklahoma City that do incredibly well on the platform. And I think that's a reminder that people want to do this. People want to access hospitality wherever they are. And that often, again, is in their local market. And so their local market could be Albany, New York, or it could be the Bahamas behind you.
Like all of a sudden something just clicked. Like, yeah, I'm thinking Atlantis, but what about the local hotel that's got that great pool and a restaurant that's right there? What a great idea to attract people, Michael.
Exactly. And almost all of those properties, they could even be at 100% occupancy in the overnight rooms. And yet there could be a lot of capacity within the amenity layer of the hotel. So for example, we work with a lot of hotels in Orlando, these incredible big conference hotels. The rooms are sold out. But if you go down to the pool, these incredible, beautiful pool layouts, they're empty. You go to the gym, it's empty. You go to the spa, it's empty. You might even go to the meeting rooms. They're empty on the actual hotel premise. So there's just such an opportunity. And again, both between these local hotels, as well as, again, because we do work with travelers as well. And that could be someone who's staying in an Airbnb and they might want to use a local hotel for the luxury amenities. Or maybe they're on a cruise ship and that cruise ship gets to the Bahamas. And what do they often want to complement that cruise experience with kind of an incredible day at a resort? Or that same cruise ship gets back to its home port in Miami or Fort Lauderdale at 8 a.m. Their flight out is not till 6 p.m. Well, we just extended their vacation. They just had a great day in Miami Beach because they've accessed a great property for the day.
I love that solution too. I hate nothing more than having a late flight and being homeless for the afternoon. I need a home base just to feel comfortable, so I could tap in and go, all right, Now let's get going
So,
again. Michael, how can we learn more about where to find you?
yeah. So we are at resortpass.com. There's information there both to sign up as a guest, but also for hotels to kind of come on the platform. As mentioned, we've worked with well over 1,000 hotels, including all of the leading flags, both domestically and increasingly internationally. And we're loving to add new partners all the time.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for being here. Now, all of you out there, I just think this is a cool idea. I'm getting nothing out of it. I just thought that you out there would really like the opportunity to learn more about this. The way that you think about it, people, we're in this experience economy. This adds another layer to that and gives you all those great answers that Michael and I were just talking about. So for Glenn Hausman, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in another episode of No Vacancy News Today.